All right, here we are. Big Bucket of Chicken Podcast, episode 15. Lou Rayo here, Hardcore McClure. How are you, sir?
Wow, Hardcore McClure. You haven't called me that the whole show.
I know, I haven't said it, but you that's your like
You know what your name was? Do you remember your name was?
No.
Mayor McCheese?
Mayor McCheese. Yeah, how could I forget?
Or Big L, but
Big L. Yeah, it's either Mayor McCheese or Big L.
I think Mayor McCheese has more prestige to it.
Whichever the kids like. Well, I think Mayor McCheese has more prestige because he's in the government.
That is true.
He's a mayor.
He's an elected government official.
Elected official, but he has to watch out for like mold and fungus and things like that because his head is made of a cheeseburger.
And I wish you'd just prance around with Happy Meals in your hand and just hand them out to the kids.
Yeah, you know what? As a 36-year-old white guy with a beard, I'm not going to prance around the schoolyards with Happy. Hey, kids, you want free food?
But teach them lessons.
The lessons like
they open it and it's not like a burger, it's just apple slices. Like it's like, oh, remember kids, diabetes.
Well, McDonald's actually has apple slices. Like
no, I know it's
like,
part of the.
It's like here's the irradiated apples that will never rot that are in a little plastic bag. Like how old are those?
Why are you spoiling the McDonald's apple slices?
Because just be French fries and cheeseburgers. Don't try to be anything else.
Give them a full apple.
No, even the salad's like garbage at McDonald's.
They are garbage.
It's trash. It's like, you want a 1,200 calorie salad? It's like, how did you guys do this?
You know what Dunkin' Donuts just started doing? They actually now
the bacon.
They have bacon in a sleeve. Like you're getting like tater tots. Now it's just the thing of bacon.
Can I have a bacon, egg, and cheese? And you know what? Give me some more bacon on the side.
Fuck it. You know what? Get rid of the other ingredients. I just want bacon in my system.
I want to go home and go to bed and maybe never wake up again.
Yeah, that's awesome though. Come on.
I mean, it's all right.
I still like like that some fast food places are like, we don't give a shit about you. Like I still like that they're keeping it real. No,
they all don't give a shit.
You know, we've had all these conversations.
None of them care. But that is just them going like, we're going to give the fatties what they want.
What if they did a fanny pack full of bacon? Would you get that?
That is, well, I don't need.
Did you ever do a fanny pack? Were you a fanny pack guy growing up?
Never. First of all, when fanny packs were popular, I was like 9
or
even younger.
Is it that long ago?
80s, 90s.
You still see some people with fanny packs. Has that ever made a comeback? I don't even know. I have to really delve into the history of fanny packs.
Call in right now, 1-800-BIG-BUCKET for fanny pack information. Oh, no, it's not live. Never mind. Yeah, I never wore a fanny pack. I did. I had an uncle who was at the time they always feel like, you're like 10, 12, they feel like, but he was like 34, 35 and he wore a fanny pack and he would keep everything in there, his wallet, his keys, like, so he had a fanny pack. And I get the concept of like keeping a thing around your waist with your shit in it. Or you could just put them in your pockets and not carry that much shit around you. Like, where's my where's my eyeliner?
Yeah, I never know why that became a weightlifting thing too. That like became one of those things where I guess they just had their needles.
It's a look. And stuff. It's a look. I think it's a look.
I just made a steroid joke.
It's a look though.
It is a look. It definitely is a look.
Someone told me that last night. I wore my Lou Vegas glasses last night to the open mic.
Yeah, they recognize you. They're like, oh, Lou Vegas.
Yeah, no, well, I didn't wear the hat.
Oh, you didn't wear the fucking hat.
I want to buy those. There's therapeutic color glasses that like each shade like evokes like a different like psychological trick to your brain, and they work. Like the blue puts me in a better mood. I like lighting under the blue filter. It just makes warm lighting cooler and just makes things look different.
You want to know a fact about Kevin McClure?
Yeah, what's up?
Never had a pair of sunglasses in my life. Not once have I owned a pair of sunglasses.
And that's why you're going blind.
Is that really what it is?
I have like 20.
What do you think? I just fucking stare up at the sun like blindly?
Mama.
Look, it's got a. And what do you think? Like I think it's got a face, like it's some fucking Teletubby bullshit.
Like the son from the 2 Scoops of Raisins post Raisin Bran. Hey, son. It's like. I defy you, son.
I would like to have like Bono bug glasses, though. I think if I did get sunglasses, that's what I'd have. I'd have like the fucking Dr. Strangelove glove or glasses on,
like just like goggles.
Yeah, I would like.
I can walk out to the beach or weld if I need to.
Right,
yeah.
You'll never know if I'm staring at you or not.
It's the one accessory that I love. Like I don't have like
That's
stuff.
Interesting.
I don't collect 500,000 figurines or I don't have a thing.
That was a dig. It's fine.
I don't have a thing.
I'm used to it.
Like all right, but just as like men have like some guys like sneakers and they like have all the Jordans or all the Air Force Ones. I don't have I'm a Payless shoe guy. Now Payless is gone. I buy my shoes. They hang on a hook at Walmart. Like, oh, look at these shoes. They're just hanging like a bar of soap or something or a rope or a piece of rope or something. But my thing I do like as an accessory. I love sunglasses. I have a lot of sunglasses. A few expensive ones, but mostly I get like I'll go to the gas station.
What's expensive? Like what's
$200? Like
$200 for sunglasses?
Ray-Bans. I bought a pair of $200 sunglasses.
Now, do you get prescription sunglasses or they're just sunglasses?
See, every pair of prescription sunglasses. When I got my glasses 4 years ago, not my last time, which was last year. I got like the package, like new frames and new lenses, and sunglass frames and sunglass lenses. But when they make the sunglass lens prescription, it's a lot thicker than like the showroom model. And what happened last time was just how they had to cut the frame, the lenses to fit in the frames. It just like in the case, the lens just broke. The frames broke. So I brought it back. I'm like, yo, I just got these and the frames broke. So they fixed them. They changed them. Then I'm wearing them one day. I'm driving, thinking I'm like hot shit, whatever. I got my cool prescription sunglasses on, and literally the frame just popped in my face from the pressure of the lenses. So I didn't bring it back. I was like, I can deal with this. And then it broke again, and I just threw them out recently.
So you just so you tried and you failed.
I'd rather spend. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Fail. I mean,
I have 2 pairs of like
science of it failed.
$150 to $200 like sunglasses. I won't do that again.
Okay.
I'll stay $100 or under for like real like name brand. But for the most part, if I go to the gas station and I see a pair that's nice, I just $7, $8.
I mean, you can get that's what I'm saying. Like
dollar store glasses are literally $1.
I mean, they all have the same effect. Like when you look at the sun. Right?
No, well, there's polarized lenses.
So like $7, $300, you're getting the same thing. Right?
It depends. Sometimes you are getting the exact same thing.
Are you getting like a whole paragraph breakdown of like scientists have been slaving over this pair of sunglasses?
Well, no,
we've looked into the sun and found out
the only
this
real
is the sunglasses you need to see.
Yeah, well, I mean, they sell you like that. Like, well, actually, athletes. I'm like, I'm not an athlete. I'm not running around with these on. I'm not buying a $300 pair of sunglasses and then jumping in a swimming pool. Like, waterproof, water resistant.
One day there will be an Olympics on the sun, and we must prepare.
Yeah. It's like, wow, these sunglasses really. I'm on fire.
Track and field.
My bones have been liquefied. No, there is a difference for those people who do wear like certain types of glasses. Polarized lenses.
Yep.
Really take a lot of the glare away. So if you're driving daytime, night. I mean, I'm not wearing them at night, but it's a humongous difference because just regular plastic lenses from like $1 pair of sunglasses, like the ones I wear for work, which are like pieces of shit that I got from work. At this point, the plastic is so shitty that it's always a little blurry because they're just like melted. So like I'm like doing something, I'm like I can't see. I'm like blocking the sun out, but I can't see what I'm doing. So it doesn't really help.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah, sure.
Are you sick?
I am a little under the weather. I'm not sick, though. My glands aren't swollen. Don't worry. If it's coronavirus, it's too late. We're in this little room. You are dead. We have to board this whole place up now. What do you think about the coronavirus? We talked about it briefly last week.
Well, I dodged it. I fucking went, whoa!
And then you know what happened? So Friday we record the episode.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And then,
see, I wish it was like that. I wish it was like the movie where they're like they do something like fucking insane.
Our sound engineer,
28 days later, some shit.
Yeah,
like that.
Our sound engineer Matt just told us, just informed us on the screen here that the CDC is tenting the building as we speak. So we're just gonna run the gauntlet here and just do a 72-hour big bucket of chicken episode.
But the thing is that like what I brought here is I brought a mask.
But you're not wearing it, so
no,
fail.
I know that because I didn't realize that you had some of the symptoms that were going on.
Tiredness.
But what I was saying though was like when is it okay for the hazmat suit?
I mean, it depends. Do you have a hazmat suit?
No, but I think they should be issued at Walgreens. I think you should go to Walgreens and go, where section is your hazmat suit?
You've been exposed.
They're cool though.
They cool.
Look awesome.
They do look awesome.
And you look like you're from outer space. You look like Marty McFly from Back to the Future.
I do want to get one.
The plutonium suit.
But it's too late for me. I've already contracted it and given it to like at least 75 people this week.
I believe it.
All of the East End is destroyed.
You're the guy they're talking about on the news.
What do they call?
I heard if you even Google China, like you're able to like
you're on the list,
possibly contract the coronavirus.
Well,
but the thing is for me. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I forgot what I was going to say.
I only talk to non-sick people, so I'm not used to cutting people off. Go ahead, leper.
Well, what happened was here's what I think actually happened because I definitely don't have. It's a cold, and the coronavirus is whatever you want to feel about it.
It's a cold?
It's a fucking cold.
Wait a minute.
You're fine. Anyway.
Wait, are you trying to say that they're the same symptoms as the coronavirus is a fucking cold?
Yeah, pretty much.
Get the fuck
Are you
out
having
here.
tiredness, fever, and dry cough?
Yeah, actually, the World Health Organization issued a PSA for us. You want me to read that to you?
Well, before let me tell you what I think happened and why I don't think I have the coronavirus. First, Saturday night, me and Kevin went to go see Artie Lang live, which was fucking actually pretty good.
It was very funny.
It was funny. And then after that, we decided like, hey, old sport, let's just go drink until we don't have feelings anymore. So we went to Patchogue, and we went to this awesome bar. Great South Bar, by the way, in Patchogue. Sweet spot. Shout out to the Great South Bar. The place is really cool.
It was awesome.
Bartenders are cool. They were playing Starship Troopers when we got there, and then we requested RoboCop, and they played RoboCop. So we got drunk with a great soundtrack and RoboCop in the background. It If you're into that and you don't like the douchey Patchogue Main Street scene, that's the place you want to go.
Now, there was a moment, though, where there was
some douchebaggery
crowd. So, like, an engagement party just got out of, like, wherever they were. I'm sure they were at some fucking bullshit bar, like, you know, punching each other
Toots
in the
or
face.
whatever, or Snoots.
So they went in there and they ordered a bunch of drinks and stuff like that, and they went to go sit down at a table. And they didn't stay long. You know, they stayed for one drink, and then they're like, "This sucks, bro," or whatever the fuck they do. Let's go back and fucking it's a $10 cover down
Let's
the
go
street.
get some blow.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know if they talk like that, but I'm just saying. But anyway,
In my
so
head
when
they
they
do.
left, so Lou's sitting at the end of the bar, and then like all
Just
of
like
them,
this. We're sitting kind of like this, actually.
all of them came up like at the same time, and like all their stuff, and they're just like right in front of Lou. They're just like
They're empty
they
drinks.
threw like all the stuff that they had right in front of Lou. Like he wasn't even fucking there. It was awesome.
I got
like,
snubbed.
and Lou, he's just sitting there. Lou's just like a little drunk, and I'm just like, and I start pushing all the stuff closer to him. There's like 8 glasses like right in front of him. Then he just takes the margarita and goes, "Okay,
Yeah,
I'll make this into a positive." And he
I
fucking
forgot I
starts
did that,
drinking
and that's
margarita.
probably how I contracted the coronavirus.
Exactly.
I grabbed this
You
girl's.
can't do stuff like that
I was
anymore.
eating
Not
the
in this
salt.
world.
I was eating the salt off the rim. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Blah, 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 blah. I'm already drunk. Let's just keep mixing alcohols and beers. But what happened was, I was when I don't really smoke cigarettes a lot anymore. But when I do drink, I'll smoke real cigarettes. So I was going outside the bar to have cigarettes with no jacket on. It was pretty cold. I'm just standing. You know, when you get really drunk and just like nothing can hurt me, and I'll just stand right on Main Street in Patchogue and freeze, but I don't feel anything.
Do you do that when you stand in traffic too?
Yeah, so I think that's where it started. I think I got like the cold, the virus, whatever. I got, I think I'm. No, I think I'm fine.
Oh my god!
It's too late. The mask is nothing. You've been in the room for like half an hour with me.
See, the mask is bullshit, though. What is this supposed to do? I'm breathing in my own hot air. I'm smelling my breath the whole time.
You're a
here.
petri dish in and of itself. Right
I
now.
know.
It's
I
like
don't
recycling
understand why,
the
like,
coronavirus.
people really think they put this on and immediately like I am not going to get sick at all. It's crazy to me.
But I want to hear what the CDC released now about the coronavirus.
Well, yeah,
'Cause it's serious. It's super
the
serious,
WHO,
guys.
the World Health Organization issued this. It's a little PSA, and it kind of gives it an idea of like where we are right now with this virus here. So I'm gonna read it just like they asked me to read it. They said they want you to be really dramatic with it. They want you to list these things.
Be
Just
super serial.
Be super serious. Okay, so that's why I put the mask on because I feel like it has more effect when
It
there's
hits
a
at home.
person.
You look like I don't know what you look like. You look retarded.
And I'm gonna put Lou in front of
You look
every
like a
time.
fat bird. That's what you look like. That's what it is. You look like a fat like a fat starling.
Okay, an angry fat bird.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna say my name, your name after all this. Okay.
Okay.
Lou, do you feel like you have a runny nose?
A little bit.
Lou, do you feel nauseous?
No.
Lou, is your throat sore?
Mm-hmm.
Lou, are you constantly sneezing?
Not constantly.
Lou, do you have a cough that just won't go away?
What?
Lou, what about shortness of breath?
No.
Lou, do you feel a fever coming on?
Maybe.
Are you getting the chills?
No.
Did you just have a dizzy spell?
No.
How's that diarrhea doing?
Good.
Is China one of your favorite countries?
Yeah.
Is your favorite movie Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
Check.
Do you love every single Bruce Lee film?
Yep.
Is Peking duck your absolute favorite dish?
It's Peking duck, and yes.
Well, I hate to tell you this, Lou, but you have a cold.
Oh God.
And you love China.
What?
Yup.
Yahtzee.
2 for 2. We did it.
You're sick now.
I fucking diagnosed everyone right there.
The mask did
That's
nothing.
it.
We touched. You're sick. It's over.
Is that how it's done? No,
That's
I
it.
heard it's a respiratory thing.
Well,
Can I take it off then if I'm sick? Oh God! See, that's fucked up.
now
No,
that's how this.
No.
That's how coronavirus spreads.
No.
That's how
Here,
coronavirus.
you can read your thing.
I'll read my thing now. You know, it's
read
back
your-
onto your
no.
keys and your phone.
No, don't touch
Keys and phone. Too late. Good night, sweet prince. You're gonna die. I think we're gonna be fine. And don't get me wrong. If this does become a pandemic, and like 28 days later, I kind of feel like that's kind of fun.
Can you do the impression of the infected person in 28 Days Later?
No.
It's very like aggressive.
What do you mean? Which infected person? They're zombies. There's no impression.
Well, they're actually like virus. It's like
Yeah,
the
but there's like.
virus.
There's
See,
like-
that's what I'm saying. They're different though. They're real fast, right? Like that's like
the shitty doctor. They're infected with fear. Or anger. Or is it hate? Is it hate? Is it anger?
I think the best one is
No, he goes.
when the
he
priest
goes,
comes in.
No,
That-
he goes.
the
He goes.
priest-
They're infected. Rage, pure rage. And then the monkey just comes and bites his face off. I do love that movie.
I like
though.
when the priest like opens the doors.
Father, I can't do Cillian Murphy. Father, he's like. It's like, why isn't that guy running like the rest of
that's
them?
what I'm saying.
Is he fighting? Is God
honestly,
helping him
Lou,
fight?
if I saw someone doing that, I would fucking board my house up, right?
Yeah, but-
if someone was like that was like the symptom, like that you were just like doing that, like convulsing almost.
But see, in the movies, that's what happens. In real life, you
I
should
know, but
watch
I
the
want it
videos
to
from
be like
China
that.
where like people are just like, oh, he looks like, oh, he just
I'm
fell down.
tired of being this skeptical bastard about everything because if it's right in front of my face like that and someone's hacking up like that and like about to charge towards me, yeah, like I'm gonna go. Honey, don't ever go outside again. You know what? Let's build an underground lair.
We have enough Mama Celeste pizza to last for the rest of our life.
Unless you fucking knock Mama Celeste.
The worst of all the microwavable pizzas.
Well, that's actually on the box though.
It does say
They're
that.
proud of that shit.
It's like, hey, it ain't Domino's, but it's it's not. It's
I
not.
like that they're proud that they no longer have to have like the kind of gunmetal thing on the bottom.
Oh,
They're like,
yeah.
no longer needed the sleeve. Like,
Remember those things? So
they
the
realized
Mama.
they did nothing.
Well, it definitely helped. It, I guess, like it bounced off the heat waves. I'm not a scientist, but I remember the sleeves, the hot pockets would go in those sleeves. It's like this will protect it from the radiation. But like, what about my?
Is that really what it is?
No,
It
I
protects
think
against the
it just like
radiation?
concentrated the heat onto it to make
Oh,
it cook
yeah,
more
okay.
evenly. That's what they told us. Really, what it was doing was keeping as much radiation out of your chicken as possible.
Oh.
Or like the lowest of the low hot pocket, the ham and cheese hot pocket. Oh my god,
It's the bottom totem
just
pole.
a puddle inside of a
Oh,
of
Jesus.
a
A molten
loaf.
pile of hot lava, as Jim Gaffigan used to say.
It's either served frozen in the middle or burning lava hot.
Yeah.
Will it burn my mouth? It'll destroy your mouth.
It really does, though. It's bubbling.
Ugh.
It's really awful.
But when you're high, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like just get it in there.
The next day, though, like you can't eat anything.
Broccoli and cheese, hot pocket. Mmm.
Yeah, all your food is liquid the next day because
Ugh.
your tongue is completely destroyed.
Anyway, I'm gonna cheer up our audience now because
Because hey, if we get through this, this is a great event for kids.
this is if you're not dead if you're not dead by this Saturday, well next Saturday, not tomorrow, next Saturday, go see this show. And here we go. I'm gonna tell you, it's called Terry's Puppet All Stars.
Now also say it like you're a guy that drives an unmarked van around and has like Pokemon figures.
Like you have action figures. Or should I talk like Kevin?
Well, I don't drive an unmarked van though, so
Not
it's
yet.
different.
Not yet. You're like this.
Real
close.
quick, my brother, like he
Drives
I
an
don't think
unmarked-
makes like jokes now, like about my action figures. Like I was like, yeah, I don't pay any more than $120 for a concert ticket if I go somewhere. He was like, yeah, how many action figures is that? I was like, fuck you.
That's like half of one, depending on which one.
no, it's about 5,
Oh, $20 a
5 or
piece.
6.
And how many do you buy at a time? 5 or 6?
Well, it depends.
No, it does not depend.
An entire wave is just 6 or 7.
Every time I go to your house, you're like, I just bought the whole collection. Dude.
Yeah, I did.
Here's
but
7
that's
of
what
them.
I'm saying.
And Aquaman has an extra hand. Whoa, victory!
I never
I
said
showed
anything
him.
about Aquaman.
Yeah,
I know you don't give a shit about Aquaman.
You're on notice.
Go ahead.
So I'm going to read it like a guy who has Pokemon action figures and drives a white van and possibly does illicit, illegal stuff. Okay. Terry's Puppet All-Stars at the Smithtown Public Library. Hey, boys and girls. Want to be absolutely terrified this weekend? Come on down to the Smithtown Public Library for our annual Puppet All-Stars Super Show. Come and get in on the fun and games as legendary puppet master Terry Squirts Thomerson shows off his most famous puppets. Prepare to laugh uncontrollably as everyone's favorite flatulating puppet toots as he farts the entire alphabet. All the kids say, "It's a real gas." Watch out for everyone's favorite communist puppet, Stalingrad, as he sings the Russian national anthem and educates our young audience about what starvation is like. Stalingrad's a favorite of mine. Don't look now, but Terry's feline junkie puppet friend, Meowface, is here to give his opinion about the American drug trade and its effects on the inner cities. Look out for that, Long Island. That's about you. Also appearing, Jammy Jam, the rapping sweet potato puppet. Dick Woodhouse, the grumpy old man puppet, who is also a sexual predator. Good friend of mine, Dick. And Poonie, the hooker puppet with a heart of gold. Tickets go on sale tomorrow, and the show begins promptly next Saturday at 7 p.m. Don't miss out. Your kids will have no idea what the hell is going on. Kevin, back to you.
Excellent. Okay.
Here, now you touch that too. It's over.
But I'm just
There's
saying,
no getting out
But
of
if
it.
I survive, puppets.
If you're still alive next Saturday at 7, get on down to the Smithtown Public Library where everyone will get coronavirus at the same time and puppets. So
Did I tell you about the guy I used to work with that he was terrified of puppets?
no.
Well, okay, so I used to lend movies. I have a ton of movies, obviously, DVDs and stuff. So I used to like lend DVDs to people. So this guy's
How'd that
just
work
to
out
put it
for
into
you?
context. This guy is in his 50s. He's an African American man.
Oh,
And,
yeah,
and
I
he's,
remember-
and he's hilarious. He's awesome.
I
love
do
this
remember
guy.
this guy, yeah.
So I lent him once. So he's like, he come up to me. Every time I'd give him a movie, he like come back. He like, "Ted, that was fucking awesome. Like, what do you got next?" Like, I'd give him like True Romance or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
So I'd be like, "Okay, I got one for you, man." I was like, "It's gonna laugh your ass off." I was like, "Team America, World Police. You're gonna love this."
Great
all
movie.
Right, all right, Kev.
Love that
All right,
movie.
Kev. Fucking bring it. So I said, "Okay." So I gave it to him, and he's like, "Thanks, Kev." So like he I think he watched it over the weekend. And usually, like I said, he comes in, he's like, "Yeah, this fucking movie was awesome," puts it down on my desk. This time, he didn't do it. I had to ask him. I was like, "Hey, how was the movie?" He goes, he's like, Kev, how the fuck you not gonna tell me it's puppets, man? I didn't think about it. I just thought he would know that Team America World Police was a movie about puppets. And he goes, like dead serious. He's just like, Kev. He goes,
You done fucked up now.
yeah. He goes, I couldn't get into it, man. It's fucking puppets.
Couldn't get it.
Yeah, he goes, I like people, man. So I was like, oh shit. I was like, I can't believe that. Like, if I had just told him this is a movie with puppets, he would have been like, fuck that.
Yeah, but you fucked
But
up.
I didn't, and I had to like learn that he didn't. But that was the thing. Like after that, like every time I saw him, I just in my head, I'm like, puppets. Yeah.
Now, did he have to like read the back of every DVD you gave me after? Like, where's our goddamn puppet in this movie?
I don't think he ever borrowed another movie from me. He
Like,
probably
here's
thought it was gonna be all
Thunderbirds. Like,
puppets.
no.
But I can only imagine like him watching that movie and maybe even getting to like the sex scene.
Oh, God,
And like
the best.
thinking that I'm this like weirdo fuck guy that like likes like I like puppet porn and shit like that.
I like sex, but I don't like genitals.
I can just see him watching it like alone and be like, "What the fuck is Kev into? What the fuck is this? Puppet penises?" Like I just.
But that's it. There's not even genitals. They're just like it's like Ken and Barbie down there. There's
Yeah, I know,
nothing.
but
I love it. I fucking
well, yeah.
love it.
So again, just that's a disclaimer for everybody and a cautionary tale that like if you're lending a movie out and it isn't people, let people know that it's not people.
Also,
and that
next
it's
Saturday
puppets.
at Terry's Puppet Show, there will be puppets.
This,
Puppets.
which guarantee puppets.
We should do for the show, and I know we say we're going to do stuff, and then like we don't do stuff because we're lazy procrastinators. There's a puppet shop on this island.
I
And
know. I've seen it.
It's
I know.
it's not. Is it in Patchogue? It's called
No, it's Sayville. I think.
Yeah. So it's on. It's like this little house. It looks like where Freddy Krueger lives, and
or where Hansel and Gretel like met their demise.
yeah, it's like the breadcrumbs led there, and they just got eaten in the back. But it's like a puppet factory,
Puppetry.
a puppet
a marionette.
store,
A marionetta.
a marionetta. It's marionettes and puppets, and I never see cars in the parking lot, but it's there, and it looks open.
Because none of the puppeteers drive.
I think that's where the thing.
I
from,
think that's a given. Like anybody that's a ventriloquist doesn't have a license.
Yeah, I think the thing from Jeepers Creepers lives there, and every 27 years he comes out and just like eats everyone in town, and then like goes back in that hole. And
You think that's a weird thing though, like where they like tell people they can't drive because the puppet can't reach the pedals?
Yeah.
Oh, Jiminy can't reach it. Yeah, I can't reach it. Like they do something weird, like where it's like, no, you just suck and you don't know how to drive. That's it.
what's the really famous comedian who has the puppets?
Fucking what's his name there?
There's a couple.
Jeff
Dunham.
Jeff Dunham. Yeah.
Jeff Dunham.
I hate Jeff.
Do you guys
Dunham.
like Jeff
I
Dunham?
fucking hate Jeff Dunham.
I mean, I can't knock the guy's work ethic.
No, look, he's definitely famous and like very popular.
Doing well for whatever reason.
But I don't find him funny. I really don't.
I
And that's
don't
kind
either.
of what inspired me. All the zany different puppets, like the racist puppet,
The racist
and
puppet.
like the terrorist puppet, and like the old man puppet. Yeah.
That's like the universal sign for like douchebag puppet.
Yeah.
Woo.
Well, I do like my favorite. I like doing that like generic puppet voice. Hey Lou, I love that. Like
I watched a documentary recently. I didn't watch the movie of Mr. Rogers. I watched like a short documentary that came out maybe like early 2000s or like maybe no late 90s.
Yeah.
because I think he died in the late 90s or maybe I don't know. Anyway, and he has a puppet that he would use on the show, and he had it for like 50 years. And like they're in his studio, and he's like playing the piano for the guy. He's like, "Oh, did you meet?" And he like has the guy's name is like Mr. Fiddles or whatever his name is, and he picks him up, puts him on his lap, and like is like he was like a fucking ventriloquist a little bit. He wasn't a great ventriloquist, but all the things about Mr. Rogers, I think he's one of the most wholesome human beings that ever lived, probably a living angel. But as soon as you put a little ventriloquist puppet on your lap and start talking through it, I just go away. I'm like, you're a fucking creep. There's nothing not creepy about like, hey, I'm really like, you like a guy like, hey, you're awesome. You're really, it's like, now for my final act, and he just puts like a little wooden person on his lap. It's like, goodbye, I'm done.
No,
I don't care.
I think like amateur puppet people like that are trying to get big. That's what's funny to me.
Some of them do like funny puppet shit where it's like not G-rated, and it's like, you know, like I've seen people, they have the puppet and they have the thing where the hand moves, almost like a Sesame Street puppet. And they're like, it's dirty and funny, blah blah. But still, it's something about you where it's like, why do you need that?
I just want to really throw this out there. This is kind of random, but the movie The Other Guys, you've seen that, right?
Yeah.
With Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
But Samuel L. Jackson and The Rock, like early on, are like fucking shit up and like fighting crime. But like Will Ferrell's like trying to like say like chime in like in front of every
Yeah.
And then Samuel L. Jackson just says he's like, hey you, hey shut the fuck up over there. Hey, shut your mouth. If I want to hear you talk, I'll jam my fist up your ass and work your mouth like a puppet.
Yeah. I just watched that recently, and I fucking
it's so
such a
random.
funny. It's like, such a funny fucking.
It's
movie.
like entirely improv.
It must be. Well, that's when like you know it's really good when they make it look like it's totally improv. Like one of my favorite scenes is when they're at the funeral and they get to the fight and it's like a whisper fight. It's like, get out of here, you guys! This is some bullshit right here. We had our funeral, and like he started. He won't even. It's like just like they're having like a screaming match like at like 2 decibels. It's fucking great. And then
he's dying. He's dying.
Michael Keaton, also his second job is at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, next in the docket, the new floor mats came in. So get super excited about that. We really want to push them. Number 2, there was what do you say? There's a serial rapist in Bryant Park. He's like, oh, wait, no, that's wrong meeting. Here
Call me Gene.
Call me Gene. He's like, I don't want no scrubs. Yeah, we're getting towards the end of our episode here. And what was I saying, Kev? I think the coronavirus got me.
What do you think, though?
I'm really regretting drinking that margarita now. Thanks for bringing that up, Kev.
Do you think that's where it came from?
I put my mouth on something someone I don't know's mouth was on, and I got to tell you, I don't feel good about it now.
Do you lick the floor of a Subway?
Because
I heard people are getting a lot from that.
I ate bat soup last night.
What is it?
You know, that's how they say it came from a meat market in China. People are eating
Oh,
bat.
is that where it was first traced to?
Well,
okay.
In Wuhan, China, Wuhan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's on my bucket list.
There's like
visit,
think about what a meat market looks like in Wuhan. It's just like animals in their own shit, and you're like,
Right.
oh, this one looks good, and you just like eat it.
You pull it out of the shit, right?
Yeah,
it's
you
not
just-
even hanging up yet.
They're eating bat soup. And I get it. China, there's 1 billion people plus in an area that's not really 4 billion people. So like they're just shoulder to shoulder. Just imagine like those trains in China and Japan where like they have those
How's
guys.
the Wi-Fi though?
Probably terrible.
Fuck.
Probably terrible. They restrict the internet really hard over there. They do it here too, but whatever.
Restrictions. God damn it.
Fucking China. But I just imagine like you're in a train. There's like a train that's supposed to hold like 100 people. There's like 850 people on it, and like one guy on one side of the train like just coughs like. And then before you get to the next stop, like the cough has made it to you. You're like, "Fuck! I can't even get out of
How
here."
are the deals though? Looking for the flights?
To go to China or
Yeah.
to come from China?
I'm sure they're pretty cheap right now, right?
If you want to go to China, now's the time. Now's the time to do it. It's like Travelocity's like, we're just giving these fucking things away. You want to get sick? Come on to Wuhan province, baby. All the that guy's dead. The
You don't even need a ticket. The door's just open.
Yeah,
just get on board.
Just go to American Airlines, go to the terminal, and just like, is this going to China? It's like, I guess. Like the pilots are dead. They're going to get them off the plane and put new pilots on. But yeah, we'll get you to China.
Random thought: when I was in college, which was a long time ago,
I was there with you. Remember that?
but I made like we were supposed to make like a travel log video for like our production class, and everybody was supposed to make like a real one. I ended up doing a travel log for Bosnia.
Oh, I do remember this.
Yeah, it was just about like how like feel free to drop right into war-torn Bosnia. Don't you love our fallout shelters like that?
Now, do we have that recording somewhere?
I don't know where it is.
We
man. You know who has it? The other Lou's brother or sister's boyfriend.
Wow.
had it. I don't know, something like that.
Wow, that is gone.
It's gone. Yeah,
A friend that we
was
barely
20 years
sees,
ago. 20 years
sisters,
ago.
maybe still husband,
Yeah.
boyfriend that may or may not still exist, may
I gotta
have.
remember to do this because
It's too late.
All right.
I touched all your shit. So I think we're going to wrap it up here because I do have to blow my nose. That's number one. Number two, I really enjoyed doing the show today, Kev. I am very happy to know that you are now sick because of this show. It's no way you're not sick. That mask is bullshit.
It is bullshit.
I hope you guys
can we just admit that this is bullshit.
It's bullshit. I'm going to be fine. Kevin's going to be fine. If we're not here next Friday, then you know we're dead, and you are soon too. So
And if I can't find a hazmat suit, I will find a full Darth Vader costume.
just duct tape your face and just leave eye holes and a mouth hole,
like the Invisible Man.
like the Invisible Man.
That's awesome.
Thank
In
you guys.
theaters now.
Thank you guys for watching. Find us on Instagram at the Big Bucket of Chicken Podcast. We're on Spotify. We're on Anchor. We're pretty much everywhere. Obviously here on YouTube. And oh yeah, I do have a friend that from the open mic who's watched a couple of the episodes, and he said he wanted me to just for one of the episodes to punch you in the face. Not for anything like other than like just because it's funny, but I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
I told him I'm not going to do it.
Well, I'm off to buy a generator, so can this wait?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thank you guys for watching, and enjoy the rest of your. I'm dead. I died right there.